Welcome to Staying Relevant, the podcast with Sam Thompson, that's me, and Peter James Wicks, that's him. He's eating a bounty right now. Yeah. Such a bounty bloke.
Why? What does that mean? I've just discussed it with everyone, and everyone hates bounty apart from me. I think it's an...
You're the guy, actually you don't enjoy Christmas, but you're the guy at Christmas who, when the celebrations come out, you're the one who takes the bounties and no one else wants them. You're actually a really good party guest because you will always take the ones that people don't want.
And bring the booze.
BRB.
So this is bonus episodes, so that means this is Thursday, so you'll be able to watch this on Sunday. Monday's episode, you'll be able to watch on YouTube tomorrow, which means you can catch us on...
Monday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday.
Oh, God, that was energised after lunch.
Thank you, it's because we know. Now we know.
Nice, I like it. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat and YouTube at Staying Relevant Podcast. I will be swearing. I may have a beer today because I'm tired. If you don't like that, then go f*** yourself. So the bonus episode is all... Yes, rewind. How'd you do that? Just rewind for me, Sam?
What?
Just rewind.
Rewind.
Do the rewind noise.
Rewind.
There we go. Quite good, actually. Well, okay.
Did anyone see that Justin Timberlake thing? He goes, Justin Timberlake. Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's not talk about Justin Timberlake because things aren't going well for him at the minute, are they?
That's a good point, actually.
Anyway. So this means it's always about you. So we need your listener letters. Don't be a Kat, don't be a Rachel, don't be some of the other useless letters that we've had. But we did one recently with questions.
Yeah. And it went really well.
So if you've got questions, I'm still chewing my bounty, but if you've got questions, ask us questions as well. And you can write letters to us, ask us questions, all that crap at stayingrelevant@insanityhq.com. That's where you email.
Yeah. So we did a Q&A last week and it went down with you really, really well. Pete was one. Pete was like, no one's going to care.
I thought it'd be boring.
No one's going to give a shit. And I guarantee, because at the end of the day, there's so much stuff that we've done that obviously hasn't been covered and stuff. So if you ever have questions about any of the shows you've done or anything that we've done at all and you want to know, then please do get in touch because we will bare our souls on this podcast for you. Everything, warts and all.
Right, so first one, I've got a voice note.
And something again that we love, actually, we've been trying to push a little bit more as well. Send voice notes and we want to hear your voices, you know?
I've got a voice note from Laura and the subject is listener jingle.
Love it already.
Okay.
Oh, because we don't have a listener jingle.
Hi, Sam and Pete. I'm just listening to the podcast where Sam and Zara are giving Pete a bit of grief in his absence about the whole Monday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday thing. It is hit or miss, but I won't have a bad word said about Pete. But ever since you guys have been doing that, it's really always made me think of that Black Eyed Peas I Got a Feeling song. And I think we need to marry the two up and get a bit of a jingle going because it just makes me think Monday, Thursday, Friday and Sunday. Monday, Thursday, Friday and Sunday. Pete and Sam are staying relevant every day. Staying relevant, so staying relevant. So, excuse my horrendous singing voice, and there probably are some more creative lyrics that could go into that. But we are really missing a trick here, guys. And I'd be surprised if somebody hasn't said that already. So, yeah, I just wanted to share it with you. Love you both and love the pod so much.
Laura! What an absolute superstar you are. And she even sang the jingle for us.
Thinking outside the box there, Laura. I like it.
We love it. You've got a really lovely voice as well, I've got to say. Really soft.
Your voice it's okay.
No, really nice. Really nice. Yeah. I think we should do that. Should we try it now? Monday, Thursday, Friday and Sunday. Monday, Thursday, Friday and Sunday.
Everyone together.
Pete, Wicks and Sam are staying relevant every day. I don't know how that... She's done quite well with it. Relevant...
Laura, you did really well there. Producer Chaz just had a go and we think she may have malfunctioned.
Yeah.
That was...
and a snort as well, just to kick us off.
Oh, my God.
Monday, Thursday, Friday and Sunday. Monday, Thursday, Friday and Sunday. We are staying relevant, Pete and Sam.
Okay, I think it needs work, all right? I think it needs work, but it's definitely something we can look at.
I think we should. Do you know what? We will make that happen.
I'll tell you what. So everyone that will listen to this, if you can think of more verses,
Yeah.
we're going to put it out to you. If you can think of more verses,
jingle.
we're going to go down that theme or any other jingles, however you can improve. Let's all make a song together.
Oh my God, we're CBeebies! Yay!
Oh, shit.
Oh my God, it's good. Monday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. And the kids, Monday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. It's like going to be a new Baby Shark, isn't it?
Oh, no. I had enough of that in Australia, mate.
Laura, you absolute legend. I love that. That's so nice.
Do you know what? I'm actually there for that one. I don't mind that. And normally I'm not a massive fan of, any of you. But Laura, well done. Well done, Laura.
Go on, girl.
But yeah, that's the challenge now.
Yeah.
If you're listening to this and you can think of anything else that goes with that, another verse, or if you've got your own jingle, then maybe we will at some point record.
We do actually have the capacity to record songs as well.
Yeah, we've got the capacity because this is a studio.
But remember, we've done it before. Do you remember we did it with the Daily Mail comments?
Oh, fuck, yeah, we have done. If you remember the Daily Mail comments, we did it with Sam when he went into jungle.
Yeah. We have the capacity to do this, guys.
So we can add it to our album.
Yeah.
Of shit songs by
Oh
Sam
my God,
and Pete.
we should make our own jingle. What are we doing? Of course we should. We should make our own jingle.
A light bulb moment for Sam. Laura, thank you so much for that. You've managed to create some spark, create a spark of...
That's going to get us so many listeners.
Some creativity into Sam. I can't talk today.
We're going to fly up those charts.
Based on a jingle?
Yeah. I think it's going to be fucking great. Laura, you really, really set something off there. I really think we actually might be onto something.
All right. But this is a challenge for everyone, though. We want to hear more jingly stuff.
We want to hear what you think the jingle should be. Good and bad, rude or not, we don't care. We want you to send in more voice notes. We want you to ask us more questions. So this actually is quite a good housekeeping episode, actually. But we are getting on
God, this
to...
is weird. How have you... Mate.
Housekeeping.
Don't say that again.
Good housekeeping.
Don't. This is a good housekeeping episode.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to have them.
Fuck. Man.
Sometimes you got to have them. Just put things back into perspective and just get things in order. Get your house in order, you know?
Shit.
And that's what I think we need to do. This is from Amber. The subject, I kissed Pete at my wedding.
What?
Yeah, there we go. He doesn't remember. He was obviously so pissed. Hi guys, love this podcast so much. I started listening on maternity leave and have been hooked ever since.
It's not mine, is it?
You've been my saviours when I've needed a break from shitty kids' TV. Monday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. So, my husband is a sort of clone of Pete, according to a lot of people. Long barnet, covered in tattoos, a bit of a miserable bastard at times. Sorry, Pete, but to be fair, the miserable vibe does suit you. Ex-womanizer, not that you were, Pete, but then again, you sort of were. Also, my husband's Instagram captions make me want to vomit, like Pete's. I'm actually a big fan. I'm joking, Pete. So, our wedding. The best men are doing speeches and obviously bring up the Pete Wicks thing. And what comes out? A life-sized cardboard cutout of Pete, which then stood behind us for the rest of the day. In the pictures, it almost just looks like Pete perving over our shoulders, which were making me laugh looking back over. I shared many a drunk dance floor kiss with Pete, and it was a pleasure having the cardboard version of him on our day. My husband Ricky definitely had a bromance crush on you. My mum has fancied you since you appeared on Towie. I'm a fan, so fair to say you featured in my life and now my wedding. Keep up with the podcast, guys. I literally love it and hope to see you live soon. Amber, you haven't mentioned me once in all of that. So, we have a photo, which producer Chaz is, oh, fuck me, it's the same one I have. It's the same cardboard cutout I have. We've got the same cardboard cutouts, Janet. Amber, sorry.
Which one's me?
You do look quite similar. He's got a fucking good man bun on him. And I'm going to be honest, he has no corners.
No, he's got a very slick...
yeah, that's a straight down the middle hairline. I absolutely love that. That's so nice of you.
I don't know what to say about that one. I don't know if that's weird.
No, it's great. I've got two of you at my house.
That is weird.
Weirdly, I've got a little one and a big one. Have you seen the little one yet?
I don't think
it's like
so.
that big. And the life-size ones, obviously. So I use for different skits. So, for example, if I need a life-size Pete, I'll pluck it out of the wardrobe. And then if I want to scare Zara, I'll just put one over there.
Why would I scare
Because it does get terrifying. When you just walk around a corner and you see that, you're like, oh, fucking hell.
Weird enough, there is an awful lot of weird Amazon cardboard cutouts and fucking shit that you can get that have got my face on it. Duvets, pillows. There is all sorts of stuff. But I did notice, someone sent the other day, you can actually now get a Pete and Sam life-size cardboard cutout.
I'm involved!
Where we're together.
Oh my God, are we holding hands in it? Are we conjoined?
I'll see if I can find it. But someone sent it to me the other day.
God. I used to walk up and down my street with yours, Pete. I used to walk up and down my road with your cardboard cutout. I once took yours into Sano's.
I remember you sent me a video of this.
The lady behind the counter was like, oh my God, Pete. And I was like, there he is.
Yeah, here you go. So this is the Pete and Sam together. Oh, it's good price as well. Oh, this is the mini version.
Let's have a look. We look amazing. That's the Pride of Britain Awards.
It is. That's the mini version, and it's in stock now for $24.97.
Oh, that's a bit steep.
That's for the mini version.
It's a little bit steep, that, isn't it? Fucking hell.
But yeah, if you want to get one of us both together, you can do that.
Please do it.
Why you would want to do
We
that,
should get one for the studio. I don't know why we don't already have one. I love that. Well done, you, Amber. I wasn't involved in that at all, to be fair. But
Congratulations as well on the wedding. Well done.
Her and her mum loves you.
Yeah, it's always the mum thing.
Yeah, it's always the mum, the gilfs. That's your demographic.
What is it? Why is it the mums?
Because you're the era above. You're a boomer.
I'm not a boomer.
But you're kind of a boomer.
I'm 5 years older than you, 4 years older than you.
Yeah, but let's be honest, mate. You're an old soul.
Why do the younger generation not like me?
Well, I think they do, but you're like that old school man that the old school generation like. Tats. You're a bit of a drifter.
The old school generation don't like tats.
You're a bit of a drifter. Do you know what I mean?
Drifter?
Yeah, you're a drifter. You're sort of like
The fuck?
hitchhiking around, fucking, do you know what I mean? Like on your
When have I
bike,
ever been hitchhiking?
living out of bins, but you're still like, everyone wants a piece of you. No one wants to be with you, but they want a piece of you.
That's possibly the most depressing thing that I've ever heard, but also the most honest thing.
Everyone wants a piece of Peter James, Jonathan Joseph.
But what, just for one night?
Yeah, because do you know what? It's like a bucket list thing. You know, it's like I need to sleep with the Pete Wicks. No one sits there and goes, I need to sleep with the Sam Thompson. There was a hen do, right? And they were going out with the Sam Thompson and they saw a Pete Wicks out there. They would go, oh my God, just for one night only, I want a Pete Wicks to rock my world.
I can't work out whether I'm being complimented here or fucking...
Complimented.
Is it?
Yeah.
No one wants to be with you. They just want to spend a small amount of time with
But
you.
you're like a unicorn. You're like a unicorn. You're like that magical
'cause of
myth.
the big...
Yeah, well, no, but you're like, maybe. But you're like that magic. Oh my God, my balls have got saggy. Sorry, that was really weird. But I was literally holding my balls, doing a check, right? And they've sagged
By how much?
by quite a bit to the point where I had to flip them over.
Yeah, they do. As you get older, they start to...
Couldn't believe it.
Also, as the colour started...
I don't know. I got scared. I didn't look.
Yeah.
Can you get surgery on that?
Yeah, I'm sure you can get a bollock tuck.
Oh, I'd love one because actually,
Bollock lift?
genuinely, I was like, oh, that's a bit sketchy.
Yeah, you can get lifts for
But
everything.
you're like the mythical unicorn Pete Wicks, where everyone just sits there and goes, do you know what? I'd love one go. It'd be too much for me in my entire life. You are like a firecracker. You're like a rocket. You're too intense for people. Do you know what I mean? You're like. Actually, I don't think anyone said that about you. I think they've only ever said that about me being too intense.
I
For
was
people.
about to say, sorry, I'm the one that's too intense.
They
for
couldn't
people.
handle, but they couldn't handle a night out every single night, and then like, okay, we're gonna go again and again and again. Do you know what I mean? You're a one of a kind man, and then they need to go
For one
home,
night only?
and then they need to go home to their normal lives and be like, whoa,
Think about what they've done.
Yeah, think about what they've done, but also treasure it in the back of their minds.
So I'm a memory.
You're a memory, but a good one. I get to be with the memory all day, every day.
That was fucking weird. I don't know where that went. I mean, do you want to go back to the bollocks or? Right.
Go on, Amber.
Well, congratulations. The subject of the next letter is dead cat, but not. This worries me. This is from Sarah. First off, loved the podcast and loved the show in Birmingham. Looking forward to seeing you again in September. Nice. We've got a return customer. We like return customers.
really do.
That means we did well the first time.
Thank you,
for
Sarah.
coming and thank you for booking again. My cat Jimmy, great name, is very well known in the area. He's now such an old boy, but he's a true legend. One morning, there was a knock at the door from my neighbour from down the road who was looking very concerned, and they said, I'm so very sorry. I think your cat has been run over and he is dead. He's under a tea towel near where I live.
You can just tell that he's not dead already.
I don't know why, but it's given me, what was that Big Brother thing? David's dead?
Yeah.
Jimmy's dead. I grabbed my shoes, not caring I was still in my night, and followed the lady to where our beloved Jimmy was laying. He was in a very sorry state, and I instantly started to cry. I carefully picked him up and said thank you to the lady and headed home. As I walked home, cradling my Jimmy, telling him how much I loved him and dreading having to tell my boys when they got home from school, I got home and called for my husband from the bottom of the stairs. He was still asleep and only woke when I burst into the bedroom with our dead cat. Oh, fuck me. He jumped out of bed to comfort me. It was then that I suddenly became aware that Jimmy, my cat, was asleep on the bed. I looked at Jimmy, then the cat in my arms, and I instantly felt sick and instantly wanted to throw this dead cat out of my arms. Thankfully, my Jimmy was still very much alive, but disgusted that I had a stranger's stiff cat in my arms in my house. Can you imagine the fright we would have had if I'd buried him in my garden, then Jimmy just strolled in alive again?
Two things here. Obviously, it's sad the cat's dead.
Yeah, we shouldn't laugh. There's a dead cat involved.
Yeah, under a tea towel. That's how we'll bury you, Pete.
I don't.
We're just going to put a tea towel over him and just carry him in.
Pop his eye back in. Yeah. But on a serious note, obviously I love animals as an ambassador for the RSPCA.
Yes, we all hate dead cats, Pete.
Yes, bad times, cat's dead. Sam?
Well, as a cat owner myself, I can completely understand the comparison. There are only a certain amount of colours that you can get a cat. Mine was meant to be a flame point ragdoll, but actually...
Where are you going with this?
He was a little bit more ginger than we thought. He was called Albus, but now he's called Bean because he's like a little baked bean. The other one called Cedric is a little bit more like a rain cloud kind of vibes, but they are all very similar in colours.
What in the fuck has this got to do with the story? You're just describing your cats to us.
Yeah, absolutely, because I can only imagine if that happened to one of mine.
So what's the colour of them got to do with...
Well, I don't know. Obviously, they've been mistaken for the same cat.
Have you nearly had an escape?
Oh, I've had so many times. Albus, little Bean, he literally always escapes all the time, and Zara has such a big go at me all the time. There was one time where, actually, this is quite bad, I was changing the sky. And
to what night?
No. I was changing the skies in the Sky remote, and it's in the basement. It's in the basement.
No, I don't like that one.
It's in the basement, and I'm changing it, and then obviously I then shut the door behind me, and so I never go into that room. I then go to my radio show, which is in the evening. Zara then comes home, and she's literally, I can't find Albus anywhere. And I'm sat there going, shit, I was the last person there. Like, obviously, I forget to do things. So I'm like, oh my God, I've forgotten to shut the door properly or something. Easily run out into the road. Full-blown tears. I had to leave my radio show, come home. It turns out he'd got himself locked into the Sky cupboard and had shat himself onto our Sky box.
To the point where after that event, Zara went and had signs printed.
Oh God, yeah.
That said, what was it? Shut the door.
Please shut the door. Cat! With exclamation marks.
And they go, just to remind Sam in his own house that he has to shut the door and the cats can't be there because you are that useless as a human being.
We're building a porch for the sole reason for there being for it to be cat secure.
Sam and Zara's cats have got more
toys,
gadgets, beds, all sorts of things than you can ever imagine. They've got a fountain. The cats have a fountain.
Yeah, do you know why?
The cats have a water feature.
Do you know why? It's because they drink better out of moving water.
Yeah. Okay. They've got their own dispensers of food.
Yeah.
They've got their own robot.
They do have a robot that they can play with, and they've got a parrot. We just bought a parrot, right? This is cool. So you attach it to the ceiling, and it flies around on a piece of string. They absolutely love that one. But Sarah, we can understand. Imagine if the ghost of Jimmy came in, you'd be absolutely shitting it and be like, who is that downstairs?
Did we ever find out whose cat that was then?
No, we didn't. You didn't actually. She didn't add that into the thing. What did you do with the cat?
Just look after the animals.
On that note, thank you so much for tuning in to Staying Relevant, the bonus episode. Mondays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. It's been nothing but a pleasure. Please join us on the socials, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, all at Staying Relevant. And you can follow us, Sam Thompson UK, Pete_Wicks 01.
and we'll try and veer away from death in future episodes. But yeah, if you want to send anything in to us, send it to stayingrelevant@insanityhq.com. I'm done. Staying Relevant was an Insanity Studios production.